Before we get into the main video talking about what just happened to Amouranth, there is a clip from an interview that she did that I feel like is vital to understanding a small part of this story. So I'm going to play some old news before we talk about the current news.
I've been swatted so much at this point where the cops, they don't even have their guns out anymore. And I tell them, look at my stream too, if I'm online that I'm not dead, right? And they're still obligated to come by.
How often are you getting swatted?
A few times a month, typically. At this point, I feel like I should just leave a table out with cookies saying hi, like take one, please. Now that the police know that I get swatted so much, I tried to call in to report my own incident and they were not sure if it was actually me.
I want that to hang in your mind. She gets swatted so much that the police no longer take calls of distress from her seriously and aren't even sure if it's actually her when she tries to call for help. I want you to remember that before I play a clip of Amouranth talking about the current situation in her life right now that is grabbing all of these headlines and all of this attention. This clip that I'm about to show you is between Amouranth and her husband.
Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
Leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the, you know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question, I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs so I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. Are you saying you did not say that?
I tried to tell you what I heard from you. And you called me a liar.
Then you tell me, what did you say?
What are you even talking about? You brought up the dogs out of nowhere.
Exactly.
So what point is it improving?
See? You're proving my point right now.
What? I'm asking you to... I don't even understand what you're saying to me.
I know. That's my point. My point is, are you listening or not? If you're not, then get the fuck out.
I'm literally listening, but you're not making any sense.
Well, no, you're not listening because it makes perfect sense. I'm gonna say it one more time. If you don't get it, I need you to get the fuck out.
So this is only the first of 4 videos that I'm going to show you, but I want to jump in here and just kind of review what we just heard because it's very bizarre and very unsettling. I have no idea if he genuinely threatened to kill her dogs. I'm not going to weigh in on that. I'll leave that up to you to decide. But what I do want to point out, while they were talking, when she was trying to call him out on his behavior, he immediately got angry. He started doing this weird gaslighty thing where he made her question her own reality, and then he's threatening to kick her out of her own fucking house. And I would like to remind you, she's the streamer making majority income in this household, and he's threatening to kick her out, and she's in tears. There's very clearly some gaslighting and manipulation happening. And one more thing before we get into the next video in this 4-video segment, I want to show you how people are reacting to the very first video with the complete and total lack of empathy. You know someone can't have control of you if you don't let them, right? Like, it really is that simple. Just remove yourself from a situation and boom, problem solved. Don't get frustrated that you can't do anything, because that's the point, for you to feel like that. And I would just like to say, why are we defending the gaslighting boyfriend? Why are we victim blaming here? I would like to remind you that in this situation,
Now that the police know that I get swatted so much, I tried to call in to report my own incident and they were not sure if it was actually me.
Although I will say I really like this person's response to this man's comment. Getting robbed, just say no. Your robber legally cannot take your possession without your consent. Yep. Let's watch the next clip.
The therapist even told him that it's a form of like psychological abuse and that I'm basically living in a fancy prison. And then he was changed for a bit, and then the hot tub meta arose and he was like, oh, this is an opportunity. And then he turned into an asshole again when I agreed to commit to the grind because it was a good financial opportunity for us. I've been wanting to tell people that, like, let's just stream together. Just tell them that we're fucking married, because it's like our relationship would be better if we just stream them and it's fighting all the time. But no, mister, don't say that because it's gonna ruin the business model. It's not time yet. Fuck yourself. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna fuck you anymore. You want me to tell them I'm single? It's about to be true, piece of shit.
I would like to bring this clip up because a big part of the reactions that I was seeing in the comments were people surprised that she had a husband. I didn't know. The majority of the people in the comments didn't know. Normally I would not bat an eyelash at someone's personal details not be public knowledge. If you want to keep your streamer life and your personal life separate, that's totally fine. However, the fact that he demanded that she lie about her relationship with him to keep up an image and to earn money is pretty fucking suspicious. On its own, might not be the hugest of deals, but in context, I think this says a lot about his character. Now, for some reason, despite at no point in this 4-video series does she ask for money, only cry for help, a surprising number of people are convinced that this is a ploy to earn money. So this is just another example of the fact that the internet does not care about and does not believe women who are in clear distress.
I'm gonna leave you with 1 million and I'm gonna take the rest because I worked harder than you. It's like, and if you don't agree, then I'm gonna burn it all in court. I'm gonna put it all in fucking crypto. Blah. Just always threats, always threats. All the fucking accounts are like 2-factor under his number and he has all like the login information of things, you know? It's like keeps you there with the fear and the threats. And you fear that he's gonna do something to your animals. And then he's nice again. And says everything's gonna be okay.
So what sticks out to me about this clip is that she's basically saying that her husband is effectively her manager. I don't want to blame Amouranth for doing that. Obviously, it seems like a great idea on paper to have your significant other manage all of your finances while you're doing all the actual work of content creation. I would let this serve as a warning to anyone thinking of doing that to avoid doing that, because anytime there's a large amount of money involved, even if things are great now, when things go wrong, that person who has control over your money has control over your life. It sounds like either he has co-ownership or possibly even full ownership over her financial accounts. So if you come into money and you need someone to manage it, it is much better to hire a manager to help you manage it, because if something goes wrong, you can fire that manager. It's a lot harder to fire your spouse. This reminds me of the Britney Spears conservatorship situation, where Britney didn't have control of her finances, her father did. Because it's her dad and he has a conservatorship, he was able to make her life a living hell. No matter how much you trust someone close to you, that doesn't mean you should trust them with their finances, because things can always go wrong. And in another example of people having absolutely no sympathy for Amouranth in this situation, this guy saying, "Oh no, only $1 million, how can she possibly live with that?" Which I feel misses the point entirely. Oh, they're rich, therefore their problems don't matter. How does that even make sense in your head, my guy? And I feel like this Twitter user says how I feel better than I could word it. It's less the actual money she's left with, and more the fact that she's made so much more than that and he's just taking it away. Imagine being forced or pressured into something for you to just not get anything out of it. It isn't nice. And yeah, that's kind of the whole point. Even if $1 million is a lot of money, all of that money is her money. And she is entitled morally and legally to all of it. You can't just obliterate someone's money because you feel like it. At most, you could argue he's entitled to half. Not all of it except $1 million.
It's like the next time when I say plan, do it. Dumb fuck, do you understand? Like what plan talking about? It's like, fuck this, I'm calling you. So I disappeared from stream. Take a call. So I can't tell them I can't talk right now. We're getting Wi-Fi. I don't care. You get the call now. Last chance. About to dump your luggage. You know, from my hotel room. But throwing your stupid merch off the balcony. Proceeding to ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the live view, like the stream epic, or the clothes, huh? Deleting social media in 1 minute. Buying options that expire and blasting the cash. About to shut down the bank account, your bank account too. Lag is terrible. Stream is garbage. It's like, about to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. If you don't call me, my phone's literally off, right? I'm just like, it literally died. Gonna donate $250,000 to diplomacy. It's like a bird sanctuary he likes. In the next 2 minutes.
So yeah, just in case you were on this guy's side for whatever reason, or thought maybe the things he said were justified, I think we can all agree that throwing away someone's property taking away their social media and giving away all of their money to some fucking bird charity or whatever is a pretty fucked up thing to do. Are we all on the same page now? Can we all agree that this guy is a fuckhead? No? Apparently not. Because the internet doesn't seem to care about women in distress. In the 1 in a million chance that Amouranth sees this video, all I can say is, get out, get help, and get a good fucking lawyer. I hope you guys learned something in this video. Comment down below what you think of the situation. Bye guys.